اینجا خونه شماست؟ الهی بگردم This is his home. Awesome. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. چی هست؟ استاد احمد شربتی چقدر عالی. بریم آقا اینجا کجایه؟
اینجا شوشتره.
شوشتره. مرسی ممنون
عزیزمونی.
من و ملیحه عشقم.
متشکرم.
لاو.
خیلی شبیه پسر کوچیکه.
جدی؟
من عاشقشم.
تو خودت خواهر کوچیکه مایی.
The birth of a water empire. Imagine the year 500 BCE, when King Darius the Great ordered his engineers to conquer the raging Karun River. The result? The Shushtar hydraulic system, a masterpiece of survival in Persia's scorching deserts. Roman prisoners of war, captured after Emperor Valerian's defeat, toiled alongside Persian builders to erect the Band-e-Kaisar, a bridge dam hybrid that still stands today. This wasn't just infrastructure. It was a declaration of human ingenuity. Water flowed through hand-carved tunnels into orchards, homes, and workshops, turning Shushtar into the industrial heart of an empire.
Here we are in Shushtar.
The science of survival. Every drop of water was precious. Sassanid engineers designed the system like a living organism. Canals branched like veins, mills hummed on cliffsides, and hidden sluice gates balanced flood and famine. The Gargar Canal, a 50-kilometer marvel, split from the Karun with surgical precision, feeding terraced farms and powering grain mills that fed thousands. Even the fish thrived, thanks to ancient ladders built into the dams. Modern engineers still can't replicate its self-sustaining design, a testament to minds who saw water not as a resource, but as a partner. Echoes in the water. Today the wheels still turn. Farmers in Mianab measure water shares using laws written 1,500 years ago. At the Shadorvan Bridge, elders recite poems over the same cascades that once powered Sassanid factories. But the Karun's flow is weakening, choked by modern dams upstream. Yet, when the Ab Pashan festival begins and dancers mimic the river's ancient rhythms, you can still hear the whispers of Roman laborers, Persian architects, and the river that bound them together. This isn't just history, it's a mirror. Do we value water as they did? These craftsmen are paving the ground with traditional bricks called kesht. When producing these 20 by 20 centimeter bricks, there are two distinct approaches depending on their use. For walls, the bricks need to be lightweight and brittle. No moisture insulation is required. For flooring, or the first 10 layers of a wall, they must be waterproofed, and the process is surprisingly simple. The secret? Extended firing. By baking the bricks longer, they become what we call a jor joush, a high-density, semi-vitrified brick that develops a natural glaze. This makes them perfect for floors and foundation layers, where durability and water resistance matter most. Note, Kesht and Ajorjawush are kept in Persian for cultural specificity, with clear explanations. Technical terms like semi-vitrified ensure accuracy while remaining accessible. This handsome and experienced gentleman motioned for me to follow him. At first, I didn't realize he couldn't speak due to his medical condition. When I finally understood what was happening, I was completely astonished.
این شمایی؟ این شمایی؟ واو! استاد احمد
He turned out to be the last miller of this grand watermill, a place where he used to do everything himself in his younger days. Repairs, grinding grain, making flour.
He wants to show me something.
Then he did something extraordinary. He took me inside the mill to a restricted area where no one else was allowed. We descended several steps into this mysterious, hidden space that felt frozen in time.
I'm chasing man. Sorry. Okay. No. یادم بنداز یک ماچت بکنم. اینجا آسیابه که گندم آرد میکردن استاد؟ گندم؟ واو.
یا سیابی که گندم آرد میکردن.
آره.
No problem.
اوکی.
Okay.
خیلی ممنون که من گفتی بیا. مرسی. He's the man who edited this place and show me something that never people can see that.
آقای کیو سازنده اینجا آقای
احمد شربتی. آقای احمد شربتی.
That's when the master invited me to his home, a tiny, humble house nestled right beside this ancient watermill and its extraordinary structure. As for the rest of the story, well, you'll have to see it for yourself. The kind old man, warm and welcoming, had more to share than words could tell.
اینجا خونه شماست؟ الهی بگردم. This is his home. Awesome. Unbelievable. Wow.
As I stood there in awe, marveling at his charming little house, I couldn't help but admire him deeply. He welcomed me inside and handed me a text to read. When I read the Persian text aloud, the master broke into tears. Overcome with emotion, I told him, "You're our pride. The world is honored to have someone like you." The text read, "Written by Dr. Mohammed Saki for Master Ahmed Sharbati. I am Ahmad Sharbati from Shushtar, the last remaining miller of Shushtar's historic watermills. Due to a brain injury stroke, I can no longer speak. Thank you for visiting my home and rescuing me from my loneliness."
ببخشید پشتم به شماست. دکتر محمد جواد ساکی اینو نوشته. این جانب احمد شربتی هستم، ساکن شوشتر، آخرین آسیابان در سازه‌های آبی شوشتر هستم و متاسفانه به خاطر اینکه سکته مغزی کردم نمیتونم صحبت کنم. ممنون از شما. الهی بگردمت عزیزم. شما افتخار مایی، افتخار ماست آقای استاد احمد جان. همه مردم ایران میبیننت و ازت تشکر میکنن. جیگرتو برم عشقی. چش. استاد احمد من ازت میخوام بخندی. بخند. ها نمیتونی بخندی. اوکی. مرسی ممنونت. سلام. چطوری؟ اجازه دارم ازتون فیلم بگیرم؟ چه کار میکنین دقیقا؟
الان گلیمی که بافتینه برش دادیم، الان داریم ریشه هاشو گره میزنیم.
آها.
برای اینکه ریشه های کار باز نشه.
One of the permanent workshops in Shushtar's ancient watermills is a textile factory using 1,300-year-old weaving techniques. What's fascinating? This tradition is still alive today, though these luxurious fabrics come with royal price tags. Only tribal leaders, elites, and the wealthy can afford them for traditional ceremonies. A single men's outfit costs about $2,500, yet demand remains surprisingly high despite the painstaking craftsmanship. The wooden pedal looms might remind you of childhood cartoons, but there's a key difference. They weave 100% organic sheep wool into fabric, just as they did in the 8th century. Every thread tells a story of persistence.
میشه لبخند بزنین لطفا؟ بیشتر. مرسی.
The warm heart of Shushtar, where history meets hospitality. In the shadow of ancient watermills, the people of Shushtar welcome strangers like long-lost family. Their generosity flows as steadily as the Karun River. A shopkeeper's simple "taste this date" often turns into an impromptu feast, served with proud smiles and playful lies about dishes being too spicy for foreigners. These masters of living history preserve traditions with joyful pride. Children play tag around 2,000-year-old dams, while grandmothers weave fabrics using patterns from Persia's golden age. At the Gavkane mills, elders still settle disputes with poetry rather than lawyers. Their secret? A belief that bread and salt shared creates family. You'll leave with pockets full of rosewater sweets, a camera full of memories, and an open invitation. Next time, bring your parents. We'll fatten them properly with pomegranate stew. From all Iranians to the world, your place at our table has been waiting for centuries. Come hungry for food, but leave nourished by friendship.
Okay? 1, 2, 3. یه لبخندم بزنین. یا الله.
چه همه چی کندیم دوباره گشت این سیمان و اتاقا
عزیزم سلام. دم شما گرم.